Good evening to you all. As the Secretary General has mentioned, today's meeting was grounded firmly in the importance of regional solidarity and unity. Ministers reflected on a rapidly changing international environment and reaffirmed that the strength of the Pacific Islands Forum continues to lie in our ability to come together as a region, to respect the diversity of our membership, and to build collective positions through dialogue and consensus. Today we reaffirmed the Pacific Way as fundamental to how we conduct our regional affairs. This does not require members to hold the same position on every issue. Rather, it requires us to listen carefully to one another, respect national circumstances and perspectives, and continue working towards positions that genuinely reflect the collective interests of the Forum family. This is also at the heart of the theme of Solomon Islands Forum Chairmanship, UMI Together, Act Now for an Integrated Blue Pacific Continent. Under political leadership and regionalism, ministers endorsed the 2026 Third Annual Report on the implementation of the 2050 Strategy for Onward Submission to Leaders. Ministers also acknowledged the value of the regional response mechanism in strengthening regional monitoring and preparedness in response to the recent fuel crisis. Ministers also received an update on the review of the regional architecture with relevant matters to be taken forward for leaders' consideration in Palau. A significant area of progress was the continued operationalization of the leaders' policy on partnerships, with a clear emphasis on ensuring that our partnerships remain respectful, mutually beneficial, and aligned with the priorities of the 2050 strategy. On peace and security, ministers recognized the need for greater coherence across our regional security architecture, supported by flexible and responsive mechanisms. Ministers also reflected on our shared commitment to protecting the Blue Pacific Ocean of peace, reaffirming the importance of peace, security, and stability, and of addressing such matters through established forum processes and consensus. We endorsed the Regional Peace and Security Action Plan 2026-2030 and progressed work on regional security governance, transnational crime, humanitarian response, and stronger regional coordination while respecting national circumstances and sovereignty. On people-centered development, ministers endorsed the refreshed Pacific Framework for the Rights of Persons with Disabilities for leaders' consideration and held a broader discussion on social inclusion, including gender equality, women's political leadership, health, education, and early childhood development. On our ocean, ministers endorsed the 2026 Pacific Islands Forum Leaders Ocean Statement and advanced important work on fisheries and ocean governance. Ministers also recommended the Wakamanu Regional Pacific Fisheries Strategy 2026-2035 to leaders for endorsement, reaffirming the importance of fisheries and aquaculture to our food security, economies, and livelihoods. We also welcomed progress by members in securing maritime boundaries, an important contribution to safeguarding Pacific sovereignty, rights and resources in the face of sea level rise. On economic development, ministers reaffirmed that deeper regional integration is essential as Pacific economies respond to external shocks and on increasingly constrained development finance environment. We reaffirmed the Pacific Roadmap for Economic Development and the importance of translating the multidimensional vulnerability index into practical improvements in access to finance. We also welcomed the significant progress on the Pacific Resilience Facility. With the agreement now in force, our focus is on operationalization and capitalization. Climate change and disasters. This connects directly to COP31. Ministers recognized the Pacific pre-COP and leaders' engagement in Fiji and Tuvalu as an important opportunity to build international momentum around Pacific priorities, including capitalization of the PRF, access to climate finance, renewable energy, the ocean climate nexus, and keeping 1.5 degrees within reach. Members also committed to political advocacy to ensure high-level attendance and a successful Pacific pre-COP and leaders' engagement. On technology and connectivity, ministers supported the Pacific digital and artificial intelligence technology principles for leaders' consideration, recognizing the importance of ensuring that the growth of the digital economy is guided by Pacific priorities and values. Taken together, these outcomes demonstrate a region moving increasingly from vision to implementation. Our attention now turns to the 55th Pacific Islands Forum Leaders Meeting in Palau, where leaders will consider the substantial program of work. We look forward to Palau in the same spirit that has guided us today. Our solidarity must be matched by action, and our Blue Pacific is strongest when we advance together. Thank you very much.